This episode of the Gold Blooded Podcast is brought to you by mybookie.ag, mybookie.ag. Use promo code GOLDBLOOD, one word, to match up to 100% of your initial deposit.
3rd and 3. We'll see a pickup sometime on the right side, possibly. Montana looking, throwing in the end zone.
We're just getting started.
Young almost falls down, throws to the end zone.
It will change, and I'm not trying to tell you something. It's going to change. It's not like that. Okay, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from. It will change. And it will change because they wanted to change, not because of me. It will change because they want to be champions.
Smith in a gun, the throw on his left hip. 3rd down, Alex takes the snap. Alex looking, got it, post, and it's got it! Touchdown, 40. Vernon Davis with the play of his life. It all comes to this 4th down. 4th and 4 at the San Francisco 10. Ryan in a shotgun. Rodgers to his left. 3 receivers right. Ryan takes the snap. Looking, pressure, throws middle. Broken up by Navarro Bowman. And the 49ers silence the house.
No, cunts, we're here. I really feel like dog shit, but fuck it, we're gonna roll with it. I guess we're gonna get right into what, this shit right here?
Yeah, we can get into this shit right here.
All right. So
I mean
that's what the kids
by
call it.
This shit right here, you mean the outline of what we're going to get into?
yeah, but
That's what we're going to get into, Joe.
but nowhere on here does it say the kicking deal.
Okay. Where do you want to talk about it?
I don't know.
Let it rip.
Not my decision.
Your call. Yeah, nope, your call.
This one.
Steve and I are not deciding. When do you want to talk about the field goals?
After we talk about this.
Okay.
This shit right here.
Your call. See, you have say.
I don't want to say. Don't make me laugh. It hurts.
I still can't walk from our field goal kicking, by the way.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucked still.
I'm okay there.
I'm definitely still fucked.
But that's only because there's a fucking hole in my face. Something insane has happened for the second time in 5 weeks. We as the Gold Blooded Podcast have gone 5-0 again. Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And we all had different.
We're 20-5.
Yeah, nobody doubled up on a single game. We all had 5 different games.
Yeah, I had the Bills. Yeah. Steve had the Vikings. Rob the Saints. Chris taking the Niners. Curran the Patriots with fucking what?
15.5 point
That's
spread.
That's a fucking hard cock pick.
They might
right
cover
there.
the 17.5 spread against the Giants this
They
week.
very well might.
17. I'm seeing 17 even.
I don't remember what it
Okay.
was. 17 maybe. I'll go first since I took the Saints last week. I'm sticking with the Saints.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Saints +1 at Jacksonville.
I saw that.
That's a crazy line.
That is a wild line. How are the Saints underdogs?
That's odd.
I understand like Jacksonville has a little bit of thing going here, but I mean, come on.
I agree. They've been dominant.
This is the showdown everybody's been waiting for. Minshew versus Bridgewater.
Joe?
I'm going to take the Niners. I don't know.
Right now the line is the Rams -3.
There you go.
So you got Niners +3.
There you go.
+3 at LA Rams.
At San Francisco South. Santa Clara South.
Curran took the Vikings -3 at home against Philadelphia.
Okay.
Now, Chris, I have 2 options, and I don't want to take yours, so you go first.
Okay. I'm doing Dallas -7 at the Jets.
Against your New York Jets.
Yes.
That was my other option. I was close on that.
And mine will be...
Was that one of yours?
Yes. It was actually my second one.
Dallas -7?
Rob took my favorite one. Well, this is my second. Seattle minus 1.5 facing the team that we
that
just fucking
seems like
destroyed.
See, Chris said the Green Bay game seems like a trap. That seems like a trap to me.
Minus
I
1.5.
can see that. What? Yeah.
But they're in Cleveland, right?
No. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, in Seattle, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I think everybody's looking for the bounce back. I mean, look at the Browns. They blew out
Ravens,
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Like it's so
And who?
But that's division, right?
I
They're
think
in the same
Baltimore's
division.
a little flawed.
And
if
who
they're in
did
the-
Seattle lose to?
They lost to.
They almost lost to the fucking Bengals.
Yeah, they
at
did.
home.
I don't. Who did Seattle lose to?
I'll check it.
I don't remember. Was it Buffalo?
What a weird year.
I don't remember. Yeah, it's a very strange year. But that's our picks. I do have a mystery quote this week. Oh, recapping the Survivor Pool. Rob won the Survivor Pool among the podcasts for the 3rd year in a row.
Woo!
And
I think that's all the only years we've done it as well.
yeah. And
Undefeated, I think is the word you're looking for.
I had the fucking Bears.
Seahawks lost to the Saints.
The Bears got beaten by the Raiders.
But did you know that game was in London?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it mattered.
Yeah. Well, it
I think
mattered.
undefeated, undisputed, reigning.
Most prolific Survivor pool picker of all time. Yeah, very impressive. All right, mystery quote. I got you right now.
no.
What I've learned,
no.
I'm going to impart some knowledge on you guys.
Okay.
What I've learned in Survivor pools is to stop planning for the future
Yes.
and just pick wins early.
That's what I tried-
because it's week 5 and
Yes.
I won.
Yes. That's what I did this year too. I don't get cute with
You
it.
picked the Bears.
Yeah, but
There's way better teams than the
Raiders-
Bears.
I took the Rams over
I,
the Bucks.
I honestly didn't have any good options.
That's what I mean. You picked a team that's supposed to, and that still happens.
I really didn't have that many good options. I love the Eagles, but I already used the Eagles. Like there were teams that I already used, and there was teams that on bye. And yeah, it was a thing.
We're not doing mystery quote.
We're not doing mystery quote at all. Why?
No, not now.
Okay.
Joe has say, and he said
Thought you didn't want say.
he said
He said. She said.
we're doing field goal recap.
It's all about the
after
he said,
this
she said
thing.
bullshit?
He didn't wasn't specific, but he said after this deal or
This
this
shit,
thing or
this
this
shit.
whatever Joe says.
All right, Fred Durst, do your thing.
Why am I Fred Durst?
Because I just came up with that.
No.
He said. She
no,
said bullshit.
No. 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 None of that Fred Durst shit here. All right, so do the recap, champ.
You demand a segment and then tell somebody else to do it.
And just blow the build up. No
And I'm
drama.
pretty sure that you have it on your phone. I don't have anything.
You know what went on, Steve.
What went on?
We don't have to recall it.
So, all right. So, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different events. Throwing accuracy, punting distance, throwing distance, field goal accuracy, and field goal distance, and the 40-yard dash. Do I just go one event at a time?
Sure.
Okay. Field goal accuracy. Me and Joe both tied for first, going 7 for 10. Now, field goal accuracy, we did it from the 2-yard line. So you can't really get much closer to a field goal. That field goal isn't even possible in real football, a 2-yard field goal. But Joe and myself went 7 for 10. Chris went 4 for 10.
Still proved to be hard enough for us, so, you know.
And Rob bringing up the rear with a 1 for 10.
This is where my day fell apart.
It was the first event.
100%.
So weird
100% because I've never ever had that kind of showing
in that
in
event.
field goal accuracy.
Yeah.
Never even been close to that.
Very
Yeah.
odd.
I think we
right
were,
there, it just fell apart.
We were definitely closer this year than we were in any other year. I don't think we've ever
something was
done it
up.
from the 2-yard line, but there were a lot of balls that went underneath the post.
I don't know. That's where I always remember doing it from. You should tell the people how nice of a field I provided this year.
Joe provided us with a pristine turf football field
Legit turf.
Great weather. Thank you, John.
with fantastic
Yeah, I
weather.
don't know. I want to go back to grass. I don't have as good a showing, obviously. I want to go back to grass.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I definitely.
I went home cleaner this year.
That's true.
This was
Because
the.
I always roll around
Yeah.
like an asshole.
This was the least prolific field goal outing from as a group. Although Chris had a good day, better
No,
day than any other day
I
you've
have
ever
to disagree.
had.
I think this was. I think if you took how bad I was, but then how much better Chris and Joe were, I think it all balances out. I think if you were to take like the overall, the competition was way better this year.
What do you mean? Which
Like everybody was in it and had some stuff going on.
Yes.
Like there were years in the past where it was like, it's down to 2 people,
Yeah.
or it's down, it's over. This was like much more edge of the seat.
Yep. So that was accuracy. Punting distance. We did. Rob came in first in that one with a 40-yard punt. Joe had a 39.5-yard punt. I had a 39-yard punt. So that's
pretty tight.
first, second, and third place all separated by 1 yard.
That's pretty tight.
And Chris,
Like a toy.
Chris not too far behind with a 36.5-yard punt.
That's a 3.5-yard difference between all 4 of us. That's pretty goddamn close.
Not bad. Throwing
Pretty
distance.
middle of the road.
I ended up taking this one with a 43-yard throw. Who can throw further than they can punt? That's so retarded. Joe had a 36-yard throw. Rob had a 31-yard throw, and Chris had a 28-yard throw. Throwing accuracy. This was from 15 yards away. We tried to hit an X on the field as close as we can with the nose of the football. Joe finished 14 inches away, myself 15 inches away, Rob 32.5 inches away, and Chris 35 inches away.
That one was a little bit spread.
That one was spread out a little bit. 40-yard dash. From first place to last place, myself, Joe, Rob, and Chris. Now, Joe, I usually not one to say anything here, but how much heavier am I than you? How is this possible?
I don't know, Steve.
I'm 220 pounds.
I don't have an answer, Steve.
And your legs have, 5 inches on mine?
Steve, I don't know, man. I'm not fast. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm just not a fast guy.
You do disappoint me. In that one. I really thought you were going to take me in that one.
I've never taken anybody in that one, so shame on you.
All right, field goal distance. The crown jewel event. Drum roll. I can't even do it. Rob, somebody else has to do it. I can't do it myself.
Yeah, you have to. You know what happened, Chris.
Okay,
You were
Chris
there.
is going to do it.
Field goal distance, and this is obviously not including all the drama. We have Steve.
Nope. Start the other. Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
We have not Steve.
Jesus.
Joe with a 20-yarder. Myself, 32.5. Rob, 36. Steve, 37.
Now, today was no different than any other field goal contest we've ever had. I jumped out to an early lead. I held it for a long time.
Well, it was different from the first year.
Yes.
The first year you did not jump out.
The
to
first
lead.
year, I made 0 field goals.
Wait, what league did you jump out to?
I ended up jumping out with a 32-yarder
in
before we
justice-
started all the other events.
In just distance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just like,
So I ended up hitting, what, was it a 34-yarder? And I
so.
held that for a while. Rob, in the last 20 minutes of the event, of course, nails a 36-yarder, because why wouldn't he? That happens every year. And then I have to try and get one longer, and I believe it was the next kick. You had a 36, and then I nailed a 37.
It was pretty close.
It was either the next
was
kick or
very
2
close.
kicks later.
It was very close.
I took it back, and then I continued to hold it. But can somebody else other than me, because I pretty much talked about this whole event myself, talk about how silly the event got as far as ways to get the ball through the uprights?
well, at one point I nearly broke my toe by kicking the tee, and I was just if I was forced to continue to kick off a tee, I was probably done at that point. So then we came up with...
Which, by the way, is also a yearly thing where Joe gives up
Yeah.
pretty early.
Well, because we've already established that I can't kick for distance. Like, that's never going to change for me. And if
Not with that attitude.
And if... hold on. If I were to actually...
You beat me in the punt.
Yeah, but that's different. If I were to actually practice or seek practice, I'd then be called a fucking cunt for seeking
Oh,
practice.
absolutely
Right.
not. I would admire it.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You're a fucking idiot then. So, for me, I'd rather not walk awkwardly for the next 3 days knowing I'm never going to make a field goal over 22 yards.
You want to be a pussy, be a pussy.
Fine. Or I'd rather be a logical pussy who walks.
So you haven't
comfortably.
even
Exactly.
you haven't explained what the event turned into. We agreed to let Joe punt the ball. Attempt punt.
Not just me. Everyone. Everyone had that option.
Everybody because of Joe.
Hold
Everybody
on. I
they had-
asked, hey, does this count? And everybody agreed. So don't act fucking crooked now, Steve. You fuck.
Why wouldn't I?
Because you're a fucking cunt. That's why. I will go home. I'm in no mood today. Don't fuck with me tonight.
So what was the best part about this is that when Joe's out in the field trying to punt through the uprights, it honestly couldn't go more left or right. I mean, it pretty much went sideways. But when Joe's trying to give us the balls back when it's our turn to kick, he's punting them to us, and they honestly couldn't have been more dead center.
Yeah, 60-yard punts, laced. Par
But
for
yeah,
course.
no, it was a good time.
Yeah, great.
Every year we get out there, I'm like, yeah, this is fun. I wish we did it twice a year.
Nope. Glad it's once a year.
A little off season for cunts contest.
Never happened.
No,
No.
nothing.
No.
Okay. So we're moving on to that was the contest. Moving on to mystery quote.
You want the yearly recap?
Yeah.
So the lowest win we've ever had was 2017. I won with 35. Last year, you won with 36. This year, you won with 37. 2016, you won with 39. And 2015, the inaugural year, I kicked a 40. Never to be touched again.
How insane is that?
It went in chronological order.
I mean, it makes sense because also you were 4 years younger.
But in chronological order, it went 40, 39, 35, 36, 37. So we're climbing back up.
But I will say this: our first year ever was the sunniest and warmest day we've ever
Maybe
had.
the ball carries better.
Yeah,
It was definitely the earliest in the year.
Sounds like somebody making an excuse for me having the longest field goal we've ever kicked. But this was also off of turf, Steve.
It was. Well, I don't know if that hurt or helped because I definitely nailed longer field goals on grass. But I will say, out of all the years we've done this was probably the most comfortable day, temperature-wise, because there were some years that we went and did this fucking thing, and it was frigid and raining, and the field was a fucking mess, and goose shit, and the whole 9 yards. So, yeah, very, very impressive field.
Was the first year the one where we had to go to like 3 different fields to find a
Nope, that was
place?
the second year.
That was the
First
second
year
one.
we were here. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Good outing. So, mystery quote.
Sure.
Sure.
Let her rip.
All right. This is a current wide receiver in the NFL.
OBJ.
I have a girlfriend, and she understands what I'm about and loves God as well. She's cool with being able to wait until marriage. So for me, as long as somebody understands what they're getting into and respects it, that's all that matters.
Oh, I hope he's not on the 49ers.
That wasn't a wide receiver.
Yeah, that was a defensive end or something.
So we have a virgin wide receiver in the league right now. Good guess, but no.
Replace girlfriend with boyfriend.
Any guesses?
I'm trying to think.
There's a lot
Is
of
it-
wide receivers, so
Is it a rookie?
No.
Ooh.
Oh.
So that means he's older. Let me think.
Michael Crabtree.
Nope.
Let me think.
Kidding me? That dude has definitely been in multiple orgies.
He's probably in an orgy right now.
AFC or NFC?
NFC.
Okay.
Jordy Matthews.
He's only been on one team.
Jordy Matthews.
No. And who's retired Jordy Nelson?
Your guess
Jordan
is as good as
Matthews?
mine, Steve.
Jordan Matthews?
Jordy Matthews.
Is he a veteran?
He's not a Niner.
No, is he a veteran? You said he's not a rookie.
Well, anything that's not a rookie is a veteran. Yeah, well, he's been in the league for 5 years.
Jordy
Wow, so
Nelson.
he's pushing
is it?
30 then, huh?
Who?
I don't know his age. He could have been a really young rookie.
Jesus.
But yeah, he's been in the league about 4 or 5 years.
Whoever we're talking about?
Yes.
God bless him.
Yeah.
Is it a name that we're going to know, or are we going to
Yes.
be like, who the fuck is that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Not huge. He's not big time, but yes, everybody in this room knows who
Cooper
he is.
Kupp?
Nope.
Golden Taint.
Nope.
Golden Taint.
Nope. Not Boyd.
Oh, God. I got to go team by team here. Let me think.
You want
Mike Evans.
Is he the top receiver on his team?
Yes.
Okay.
DeAndre Hopkins.
No.
Amari Cooper,
Nope.
Wait, it's AFC?
NFC.
NFC. He's
Trying to go team by team with their
he
top.
is smaller.
Smaller.
Is he white?
He is not white.
No, not being a God guy.
Sometimes.
Nah.
The southern white guy. No, the southern white guy.
The NFL God guys are the blacks for
I
sure.
hear you. I know.
For sure.
No, but
This is
remember
a good
Johnny
one.
Manziel? Yeah, this is a good. I don't know.
Division, you want it?
Yep.
NFC West.
Ooh, it is the West.
Well, it's not Larry Fitzgerald.
No.
Nope.
And it's not the Niners. And it's not Cooper Kupp. I don't even know their fucking receivers.
I don't know the
That's
Rams
sad part.
receivers.
No, it's
It's
Seattle.
not Cooks.
It's Seattle.
Oh,
is
is
Seattle.
Metcalf?
No.
No. I don't even know his name. It's Seattle. I don't know his name, though.
I don't know.
I'm out.
We're out.
Tyler Lockett.
Lock it.
Whatever happened to Ricardo Lockett?
Long gone.
Raper.
Yep. So
Probably a
Tyler
raper.
Lockett claims that he is still a virgin.
Good for him.
So there's that.
That sucks.
You think they partake in other forms of sexual activity, Steve?
Hand jobs and anal and shit.
I don't.
Oral?
How can you partake in that and not go the next step?
Oh, yo.
Like,
I
how
went
is that even possible?
Listen, I went to high school.
It's like eating one chip out of the bag.
Listen, I sat next to a girl in homeroom for 4 years in high school who took it asshole for 4 years.
Aggressive statement. Aggressive way to tell us that. Okay. She took it the way your dentist took your teeth through the back door. She took it asshole. All right. That was a thing for a while.
Yeah.
That was a thing for a while.
Save her cunt.
Yeah, God was okay.
Yeah.
God was okay with you taking it in the asshole, but not in the vagina.
She had a-
God was like, as long as you don't take it in the place that I made it to be taken,
Yeah.
we're okay.
You're good.
Yeah,
She-
anywhere else is okay,
Her-
but not in the spot I made it to go.
So then by the time she's married, her asshole looks like a blown tire on 95, but she's got a pristine cunt. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, they're both muscles. You can't really blow them out. You have to really try to blow them out, Joe.
this girl was a freak, so I
Yeah,
believe she
possible.
let some, but she never dated a hard hitter, so I don't think anybody ever really fucking ripped her up.
Yeah, that always blew my mind. Like, so God said it's okay
Yeah.
for you to put it in your mouth or where your shit comes out of.
Yeah.
As long as you don't put it in the place He made your body to take it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Where were we
I
going
dated.
with this?
I dated one of them. You started it.
Oh, okay.
You.
I forgot how we
you
got
started
here.
it. Tyler Lockett.
So we're looking ahead to
Are we?
facing the Rams on the road. The Rams played on Thursday night, the 4 days before our game on Monday night, and they're staying at home. So far, the line has opened at
The
Rams.
good news about that is they got to watch us on Monday night
Yep.
and shit their pants.
The line opened yesterday, Rams -3.5. The line has already moved to Rams -3. So a lot of money came in early on the Niners, so we'll see if that continues to move.
The Rams are going to get eaten alive.
I don't know anything about the Rams, but I know that Goff is a fucking twat hole.
I will say this. On an even playing field,
Goff is the place where dicks go.
all things being equal, we smash this team. Like, not even fucking close.
Well,
Granted,
they're the NFC champs, Steve.
they got 4 days more of rest and they're staying home. I'm not saying that their home is a home field advantage, but they don't have to travel.
Yeah, but we're not going far.
No, you're not going far, but it's still, it's still a thing. We could get right into keys to victory.
Okay.
What's your key to victory, Joe?
Key to victory is...
Did you hear that Clay Matthews is out for a while? He
broke his jaw.
Broke his jaw.
Yeah.
That is a blow for them. He's
what a poor baby.
aside from Aaron Donald, he is their edge. I believe the only edge presence that they have.
My key to victory is that the Nick Bosa rape train keeps running, and it runs right through L.A., and he takes Goff down the fucking his shit pipe.
Speaking of shit pipe, at the end of a hard week, I mean, I'd love to sit down on my shit pipe and take some time off and watch some football.
Game-winning touchdowns, 2-minute drives, running backs racing down the sidelines with no one to stop them.
Like
there's
Matt Breida.
Nothing else like the NFL, and there's no better way to make the games
Even more exciting
than to bet on them.
So do the smart thing and go to mybookie.ag. No one gives you more ways to win than they
Ways to
do.
win.
MyBookie's got the fastest payouts and
payouts.
better lines
Lines.
than any other sport book.
Don't forget, where you're betting is just as important as who you're betting on, and mybookie.ag is the best in the business. It's where I play, and it's where you should too.
Core talking points.
I wouldn't be telling you guys to bet with them if they weren't the best.
Do the smart thing. If you're going to bet football this season, bet with MyBookie.
If you're the kind of guy that likes to bet a little and win a lot, try a parlay.
Who isn't that guy?
If all your picks come through, you'll multiply your winnings. And no matter how you bet, the NFL season is the best time of year.
Join now, and MyBookie will double your first deposit.
Double.
Use promo code
GOLDBLOOD
GOLDBLOOD to activate the offer. That's promo code
One word.
GOLDBLOOD. Visit mybookie.ag today.
You play,
You win.
You get paid.
my key to victory is a wide receiver on this team is going to have to step up and catch some footballs. Whoever it is, there's going to have to be a wide receiver this week that makes some plays. With Juice out, that's going to hurt the running game a little bit. And I think to take some pressure off of that, we need to move the ball down the field via the air. And I think that they'll probably be double teaming Kittle a lot. And one of these wide receivers needs to make some moves. We saw a little bit of a breakout from Goodwin early on this week, so it could be him. I would prefer it be Dante Pettis because I would like to see him do something positive. And I don't care if it's Debo Samuel either, but somebody's going to have to make some plays.
I got to say, I agree with just about everything you said, Rob. My key to victory is very similar. This is going to have to be an aerial attack similar to the one that we saw in the Cincinnati Bengal game. We are
Jimmy
going
G
to
coming out party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to have to hit a deep shot. Where are the deep shots? We haven't had to use them. Didn't have to use them against the Browns. Could have used one against the Steelers.
Deep shot sounds
But,
kinky.
I mean, think about this. First play of the game. They think we're running it. Play action. Marquise
Action,
Goodwin.
touchdown.
First play of the game. Why not? Throw some deep shots out there because the only deep shots I've seen this season were ill-advised deep shots into double and triple coverage. I want a legitimate deep shot where the receiver has a chance to make a play on the ball and run for the touchdown. We need to get better through the air this week, especially with the wide receivers.
Predictions.
Well, Joe didn't give his.
I did too.
He did. He went
Oh,
first.
yeah, you said the Bosa train.
I'm going to start because I wrote mine down already, and I'll give Curran's too because he gave it. Curran says 10-7 win for the 49ers. And I'm saying 27-10 victory for the 49ers.
Okay. Joe or Chris?
Chris.
He already took your 10-7. What are you going to do?
I know. And I'm going to go with that anyway.
Just go 11-7.
Not this one, 11-8.
Because everybody scores 11 points.
Yes. I'm going to do 28 Niners, 12 Rams.
Oh,
What'd you do? Wait, what'd you do?
oh forget it, Chris.
Did I one up?
No, forget it.
What was it?
27-10. That's all right. I'm confident.
Yeah,
Take it.
I'm gonna stick with
Take it, you fucking cheater.
What did you say? 28-12?
Yeah. 12.
Joe?
32-19. 40 fucking Niners.
Please go 28-13 and not one up him. Just really fuck him. He needs the exact score to win.
I will say this. The Los Angeles Rams have the worst offensive line in football.
Time to eat, Steve. Shut out? Come
If-
on. Call the shutout, Steve. Shut out. Shut out. Shut out.
If this team could do what they did against every single team that we've played this season on the defensive front, this should be,
Shut out.
like, I'm thinking 5, 6, 7 sacks. Jared Goff going out in a body cast.
Come on, Steve. Give us the shutout.
But they got 4 more days of rest than we do. They're playing at home. They've proven that although they are a very flawed and average team, they can still move the ball through the air very efficiently. I'm saying 31-28 Niners.
All right. You fucking twat.
31-28.
That's right.
That's a lot closer than it sounded when you were talking. It sounded like a much bigger win when you were talking.
I know.
And then you got to the numbers and it wasn't as big.
Yep. All right, shoe slinger.
Most important part of the show.
So, Chris, all right. So, this week we have safety Eric Weddle,
Easy target.
special teams coordinator John Fossil, and I don't know who this fucking guy is, Jacob McQuaid. What, a backup? No, 44? What? Linebacker Jacob McQuaid. All right. Wow. Now, a little bit hard because we face the Rams all
there's
the
plenty.
time.
There's plenty of people we have not done that are on that. Trust me.
Okay.
I edited this list no less than 6 times.
I mean,
And I might have saved a ringer for next time. I might have put one ringer on this one and one for next time.
Let's see the content, because obviously it's going to be one of these two. Let's see the content.
What content? The content's right in front of your face.
that's
That's
the-
the content.
That right there is the fucking
We need our
content.
own core talking.
But I think the other, I mean,
Yeah, this one has a lot of core talking.
you can't go wrong with this one. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is.
All right, I'm going John Fossil.
that's an easy one. I mean, when you see like player, special teams coordinator,
Yeah.
there's a reason for that.
Hey, don't forget, John Fossil was the interim head coach for a few games after they fired.
Didn't he coach the Giants or something?
Jim.
He was the special teams coordinator for Parcells.
Wade Phillips' kid, I think, is on the staff too, because he was one of my possibles. There was something Phillips.
Okay.
I forget his first name. I assume it's Wade Phillips' kid.
Yep.
This was the easy one for me.
All right, John Fossil. Take it away, Joe.
Oh.
Hold on. Before anybody says anything, I assume because we're all in an age group that we all saw in Living Color when we were kids.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Fire Marshal Bill, right? Yeah.
Tell me it's not fucking Jim Carrey as Fire Marshal Bill.
This is an intense guy here.
Because he's been in a fire.
Jeez. I would expect this guy to be around children, not grown men.
Let me ask you, how much cocaine do you think he's done in his
Right
life?
there in the visor. Right there. Amazing.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
for real, how much cocaine has this guy done?
He's practically a skeleton.
He looks like a baseball player
He
there.
might, Rob, I think he might have graduated to methamphetamines.
Couldn't afford the cocaine. Just
yeah,
moved on.
I mean, this guy's a shitty coach. What's he coaching?
Special teams
Come
coordinator.
on. Look at him. Yeah, you're only in.
Go back to that one that you were just on. Look at
Ex-Giants
it.
coach.
He's dwindling.
Yeah. What's his age? How old is he? And what college did he go to? Because that's always important.
For me, it is. Says a lot about these cunts.
John Fossil. What?
Yeah.
45? He looks 60.
Oh, his father's Jim. His father was the skeleton giant.
You believe that guy's only 5 years older than me?
How is that even possible? He looks like he's 60.
College.
Real question. Do you think he could beat me in a foot race in the 40?
Depends. You put a package of Coke on the other end, you're getting fucking dusted, my friend.
Fossil prepped for 2 years at Milford Academy in New Berlin, New York, before attending the
He
university.
played football?
Yeah,
did?
for the university. Oh, for Weber State.
Yeah, but
Anything.
he played wide receiver, okay.
Spent time as an undrafted rookie free agent for the Colts
Really?
in the preseason of my senior year of high school. That cunt.
Wow.
Fuck him. Fuck this child molesting cokehead. Your father was an asshole, too.
Who, Fire Marshal Bill?
Yeah.
Just because we vote one doesn't mean you get to look at the other candidates. Give it to him, Chris.
That's so Fire Marshal Bill.
What's wrong with the... yeah.
No, not him. The other
Well,
guy.
Eric Weddle's a guy.
Yeah,
Joe.
Eric Weddle was
He
whatever.
hangs out
Here
with
you
Joe.
go. Here's Jacob McQuaid.
No, that other guy had real shitty hair.
Who, Howdy Doody?
Wait, go up. Over there.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, somebody walks into my house looking
That-
like that, you gotta leave.
That's fucking 1% away from your shitty haircut.
No way.
That's just a shorter version of your shitty haircut.
Not even close. I have to starkly disagree. Staunchly?
Fuck
I
Eric
don't know.
Weddle.
Oh, that's who this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this guy. He's a dick.
Eric Weddle's the type of guy that rides a motorcycle that looks like someone cool built it, but he just bought it from somebody that did it.
Fuck
He didn't
him.
do anything to build it.
I've always been a fuck Eric Weddle guy.
Eric Weddle's one of the guys that does the Bikers for Kids events. Get the fuck out of here. He should be robbing
Is this his
people.
first year with the Rams?
I think so.
'Cause he was with the Chargers and Ravens, right?
Yeah, Chargers, Ravens. Is that Browns too? Who's that? Oh, that's a Pro Bowl. Yeah. All right.
Well,
What
fuck.
do we got going
Fuck
on
'em.
here?
We're
Emails?
counting up this time? Not confusing at all, Chris. We appreciate that. Counting down the first episode, counting up the second. I looked down, I'm like, we only have 15 minutes. And I was like, wait, we can't have only 15 minutes left.
All right. Emails.
Well, tell everything else.
Okay.
Tell
everything else. She took asshole.
I
Email
told
us,
you guys I was
please.
not on my A game. I told you that from the
No,
fucking-
you are most definitely on your A game. However you are this week, come back next week. The same guy.
You mean not like this, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, if you think that's your A game, that's definitely not your A game.
I didn't say anything
This
about
is your
that
A
being my
game.
No, it's not. I'm in pain.
If you want to donate to us, we are more than welcome to. You could donate to us at
Do they have
Patreon.
is there a cap on that?
Nope, no cap.
Oh, good, because that's so much money every month that I
Yep.
didn't know if we could get any more.
Patreon.com/ Gold-Blooded Podcast. Email us, please. Gmail. No, that's not the email. Goldbloodedpodcast at gmail.com.
Gmail at goldbloodedpodcast.com.
Not confusing at all. And there is a Instagram account that you can follow. Gold-Blooded Podcast, one word. So, without further ado, we only got a couple this week, which is a little surprising considering what big of a thrashing this was.
Well, the first email is from your friend and my friend, the only person I would let babysit children I don't have, Matt Matterson. And it says, quick thoughts.
Chances on them being quick?
0.0. Dead air.
It says nothing to show here. Try a different filter. Did he write that, or is that just an automated message?
That's great.
All right, we got to start over.
They still have stuff to work on.
Why is the speaker not working?
Punch it.
All right, we're trying to work something out here.
Technical difficulties.
No, it's not.
No, it's
playing
not
through
coming out of the
speaker.
speaker.
The one that we listen
to.
to.
The computer speakers. This speaker. The one we use every week.
The one we listen to.
All right, while we do that, Joe,
How
you doing?
Dude, I'm not doing well.
Are you on medication right now? Heavily medicated?
Whatever I am, it's not enough. Just
You got a guy where you could get more?
Of course.
So why don't you?
Because I want to fucking... Because you just told me I can't come here in that condition.
He wants
This is true.
He wants his pulse rate to be higher than 3.
Not really, but I mean...
He needs... Let me refresh. He needs his pulse rate to be higher than 3.
Driving gets hard and shit.
You know what you do to fight downers, right? You just take more uppers.
I can't. I don't like... Then I get real...
You're becoming a real cunt in your old age.
A real ripe cunt.
Old Joe would have been sniffing coke and eating pills and...
Well, I've had sinus lifts. I'm limited. I gotta really limit what I put up there. I ain't putting some dirty stepped on coke up there.
How insane is it that the Jets quarterback still is out with mono?
No, he's back this week.
Is he playing this week?
Yeah, but it's not insane at all.
That's not it. No, that's...
I'm shocked.
Week 6?
I'm surprised
he's back.
That's unreal.
I'm surprised he's back.
I'm shocked he's back.
It has been 29 years since the Niners went 4-0 in that season. That's great. They still have stuff to work on. I mean, the Garoppolo got sacked a couple of times. They could, Pettis could make some catches. Practice that. And Bobby Gould needs to work on his kicks. Did not have a good night against the Browns. See, Nick Bosa gets my defensive beast of the week. Those 2 sacks would explain it. He was putting pressure on
2 sacks, Joe.
Mayfield.
3.
Offense beats of the week. I'm going to give it to Matt Breida for the 83-yard touchdown run and then the touchdown pass later on in the game. And a shout out to Tevin Coleman for coming back from an injury and getting a touchdown and coming close to get 100 yards up with Matt Breida. Anyway, on to the Rams. I think it's going to be a low-scoring games. It's the total points between those 2 teams would be under 40 points, so I'm going to go 20-17 Niners over the Rams. I'm out, really.
Well,
all right, Matt, I like where your head's at. As long as they get that W.
Pettis could make some catches. Right to the point. I love it.
Does anyone else get the feeling he's pleasuring himself when he records these?
Sometimes.
That's the breath pattern that I hear.
Wait a minute. Did we lose?
Barrett Mueller.
Okay. Barrett Mueller.
Barrett Mueller.
All right. Duh, winning that one? No.
Yes, that one.
Wait, no, I have Matt Matterson from Friday. Oh, that was the one we just won.
Yep.
Sorry.
Barrett Mueller.
Barrett Mueller. Duh, winning. Nick Bosa is an absolute savage. It's like having Justin and Alden wrapped up into one fucking player, except wrapped is spelled raped, maybe? No, not really, but I guess it's spelled wrapped, but like if you, like I rapped a song. It should be W-R-A-P, right?
Nick Bosa could be a rapist with a tiny penis.
He could be.
I love that all of a sudden Joe's worried about the spelling. This is like the best spelled email we've ever got with one letter missing. Normally they look like a 3-year-old typed them from other people, and he just blows right over them, and this just like threw a wrench in your...
No, when I read this the first time, like when it came in, I was like appalled. I was like...
Usually they're all jacked up, and you just blow right over them like a professional.
That bothers
That W threw you for a loop.
It bothers me. What?
That's already done.
Mayfield played scared all night, and Bosa planted the flag in his ass. Juice will be fine. I also completely forgot he's a Harvard guy. Oh, that means him and Sherman can talk. Offense did enough. Offensive beast of the week, Breida, the Cheda. Defensive beast of the week is Bosa by a country mile.
Breida, the Cheda.
Matterson now, right?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
No. We
This
played
unknown.
Quick Thoughts. This one's
one's
unknown.
titled Unknown, 0 win.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one we just played.
Nope.
No.
Definitely not.
It has been 29 years since the
You
Yep.
played the wrong one then.
So we didn't do that one.
So then
which is the one you were supposed to do.
All right. Going back to Matterson, quick thoughts.
All right, so.
I just believe that with this Monday night game and
This is
Niners
before the
being
game.
under the radar right now,
It is.
Niners have a chance to really make a statement to a lot of people if a lot of people watch the Monday night game against the Browns. It also depends on if the Niners play great. Hopefully they're playing well against the Browns like they did against the Bengals. That said, Jason Verrett and Jalen Hurd are on the IR. Niners re-signed Jordan Matthews. They signed Dante Johnson for 1 year.
Got it for your job, Steve.
Having a veteran wide receiver could boost the other wide receivers' confidence or make them step up, because the Niners really need a few wide receivers stepping up. Take the load off of George Kittle. That said, I believe to help school out, I mean, not just Kittle helping school out on the left side of the offensive line, maybe another tight end like Dwelling coming in helping out too. Can't have McGlinchey on the left side, keep him on the right. That said, I expect Matthews and Johnson be out playing for the Niners against the Rams, not against the Browns. That said, I am out, really.
Did we get a Rams prediction out of him?
Nope.
Wow.
Very odd.
How do we get him to record our updates and injuries every week? Because he's clearly gunning for your job.
I guess so.
Do we email him a list and then he records us an update?
Just a clip.
Sure.
No, because it'd almost be better if we had him just collect the information himself, because it would be so fucked. All right.
Ouch.
Dude, no, I mean, it might be good. So,
jeez,
we're going to leave you with Just Joe. He says, Inka bink a bottle of ink, the cork fell out, and the Browns suck big fat hairy 49er balls. Old ones too, like really old. And then there's some audio titled Brown Cornhole.
4-0, baby. 4-0. Suck on that one. There ain't no kids gonna be saying no puppy cuts. Wife ain't saying no. They're not here. This is next morning. You know, I almost fell asleep in that game. But you know what, man? This is how it's been since week 1. Watch the Bucks. We're gonna whoop on you fools. You guys ain't got nothing. Da 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 da. Jimmy Garoppolo this. Your defense that. Blah 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 blah. What happened? Then the Bengals got a new head coach. They're going to get you guys. You guys ain't nothing. What happened? Then we go against the Steelers. Oh, well, you guys might get the Steelers, but the Steelers got a good defense. What happened? Then the Browns are hot. They just got done beating the Ravens. The Browns are hot. You guys can't contain them. What happened? And then it turned into, oh, well, you guys haven't beat anybody. You guys look at the teams you played. Man, the Bucks whooped on the Rams. The Steelers damn near beat the Ravens. The Browns whooped on the Ravens. I mean, and then the Bucks put up numbers against the Saints. Oh, come on. Shut the hell up with your lame, freaking idiotic self. All those lame excuses. What next? When we beat the Rams, they're going to be, oh, well, you guys, well, the Rams suck anyways. And then when we beat the Redskins, well, you guys, well, damn. That's what they're going to sound like. Man, offensive beast of the week, Breida Coleman. Yeah. Defensive beast of the week. Man, here's one. Here's one you guys ain't going to expect. Defensive beast of the week goes to our very own Steve. Yeah, Steve. Because Steve was crying about Bosa. Crying about him. Getting mad that we were winning games. Getting mad. He got mad like, oh, I want to get Bosa. They were blowing our... It was like, oh, God, it was annoying. Like, Steve, shut the hell up with this Bosa kid. Bosa. Bosa planted a flag up Baker's Mayfield's. You know what I mean? So Steve, You're the beast of the week, bro. You're the one that told us all this. Hey, Joe. Remember when you were hating on Kyle Shanahan? Kyle Shanahan, if he was part of the Gold Blooded podcast, Kyle Shanahan would be telling you, Joe, how you like me now? Hey, I was 82, you know what I mean? But god dang, we 4-0, baby. Let's go!
I can't say it any better than that. Let's go. Later, cunts.